What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised. Downton Abbey is one of the most popular series of all time, full of amazing characters, a strong plot, and a fascinating arc. The movie tops all-time charts and is a fan favorite. Talking about the synopsis of the series is based on Downton Abbey, a fictional country estate in Yorkshire from 1912 to 1926. It depicts the lives of the Crawley family and the aristocratic servants after Edward. Major events of the time have influenced their lives and their lives about the British social class. Now that the series is over and you have completed the highly anticipated movie, maybe you need to watch something new? Do you need more of these outstanding British actors but new genres? Or do you want more drama from that period but with a new set of characters? That's exactly what we've got for you today. In this video, we take you through the top 10 movies you should watch if you like the Downton Abbey. But before we do, subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Let's begin. Number 10. Legion. The show is about a group of strangers who are gathered in a dining area at a restaurant, and all of a sudden, they find themselves surrounded by demons. Their only hope is to Archangel Michael, who wants to protect the fetal waitress in the restaurant. This bizarre, psychedelic superhero series is a complete antithesis against Downton Abbey. But one of the things it shares with Downton Abbey is lead Dan Stevens. Hence, if you want more Dan Stevens content, Legion should be on your must-watch list. Number 9. Atonement. Atonement is a 2007 romantic war drama film directed by Joe Wright and starring James McAvoy, Keira Knightley, Saoirse Ronan, Romola Garai, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Vanessa Redgrave. It is based on Ian McEwan's 2001 novel of the same name. The film has been around for over 60 years, and Brioni has been performed by 3 different actresses. Saoirse Ronan, who was nominated for Best Supporting Actress for her performance, plays her at the age of 13. 18-year-old Romola Garai, and finally, in a short and beautiful scene, Vanessa Redgrave plays her age at the age of 77. Atonement is the best Joe Wright and one of the rare films where everything is perfectly arranged. Fans of Downton Abbey will love the characters, love stories, dramas, and more in the movie. Number 8. Gosford Park. Gosford Park is directed by Robert Altman and starring a British set cast in which only the Harry Potter series could be the top. Maggie Smith, Helen Mirren, Michael Gambon, Derek Jacobi, Charles Dance, Eileen Atkins, Christine Scott Thomas, Stephen Fry, Emily to name a few, Watson, and Clive Owen. Gosford Park and Downton Abbey have diverse scopes, but they share a lot in general settings, characters, and executions. Downton Abbey tells a much longer story featuring more character development and complex plot lines, while Gosford Park is much more restrained. The sneaky yet witty Countess of Dowager in Downton Abbey is so similar to Mrs. Constance Trentham, Smith's character in Gosford Park, that they seem to be the same person. Hence, if you're looking for another dose of biting remarks and skeptical humor, this is it. Number 7. Sense and Sensibility. Emma Thompson wrote the script to adapt Jane Austen's 1811 romance of the same name in this way and won the 68th Academy Award for Best Adaptation. As a result, this made her the first Oscar-winning figure in both her acting and dramatization. Emma Thompson wrote the script to adapt Jane Austen's 1811 romance. Alongside Emma Thompson, Sense and Sensibility starred in the names of many other British families, including Kate Winslet, Tom Wilkinson, Hugh Grant, and the late Alan Rickman. The story continues with Eleanor, Emma Thompson, and Marion Dashwood, Kate Winslet. They are 2 sisters of a wealthy family who have been left out of the property after their father's death. Consequently, they find that they are forced to marry for financial reasons. They meet Colonel Brandon, Alan Rickman, an older man who falls in love with Marion, but when she returns home after it rains, she becomes handsome John Willoughby, Greg Wise. I'm in love. Meanwhile, Eleanor raises her feelings towards her sister-in-law's brother, Edward Fellowes, Hugh Grant. If you like the emotional side of Downton Abbey and have any interest in emotional romance, this movie should be your perfect choice. Number 6. The Remains of the Day. The film was directed by James Ivory, produced by Ismail Merchant, Mike Nichols, and John Calley, and adapted by Ruth Pryor Jabara. Anthony Hopkins is starring James Stevens and Emma Thompson as Miss Kenton, with James Fox, Christopher Reeve, Hugh Grant, Ben Chaplin, and Lena Headey playing supporting roles. The story shows Sir Darlington's loyal deacon, James Stevens, becomes anxious when he reveals that his master is a Nazi sympathizer before the outbreak of World War II, whereas Darlington Hall is as populous as Downton Abbey, led by Sir Darlington, James Fox, an influential figure who came into contact with politicians at the time. Mrs. Kenton is a recently hired housekeeper who is obsessed with Stevens, but his cold attitude makes her feel restrained. Hence, The Remains of the Day should be on your watch list if you already like Downton Abbey. Number 5. Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice is a 2005 romantic drama film directed by Joe Wright, based on Jane Austen's 1813 novel of the same name. The film features 5 sisters of a landed gentleman's English family dealing with issues of marriage, morality, and misunderstanding. Keira Knightley starred in Elizabeth Bennet, and Matthew Macfadyen played her romantic interest in Mr. Darcy. One of Jane Austen's best adaptations of the novel of the same name, Joe Wright's Pride and Prejudice is a movie that appeals to the fandom of Downton Abbey. Despite the fact that Pride and Prejudice happened in more than a century before Downton Abbey, similar features covered in both social class differences, love, courtship, parental jib marriage, etc. There are many themes, the strict moral norms of the times and the dynamics of a particular family. Number 4. The Turn of the Screw. Dan Stevens and Michelle Dockery have the best chemistry in Downton Abbey. Both of these are the ill-fated Lady Mary and Matthew Crawley, and they are definitely fan favorites. If you love them in Downton but think they could have used more horror elements, then you will need to watch the BBC's adaptation of The Turn of the Screw. Based on Henry James' novella, this TV movie tells the story of a hostess, Dockery, who is tortured by spirits. In the movie, Stevens plays an investigator who is uncovering her troubling stories that led to the death of the children under her care. For Downton, this is a considerable genre change, but still has the charm of the times and some of your favorite players in the series. Number 3. The Young Victoria. A 2009 British period drama film directed by Jean-Marc Vallée and written by Downton Abbey creator Julian Fellowes. The movie is based on Queen Victoria's early life and reign and the marriage of Saxe-Coburg and Prince Albert of Gotha. Produced by Graham King, Martin Scorsese, Sarah Ferguson, and Tim Headington, the film starred Emily Blunt, Rupert Friend, Paul Bettany, Miranda Richardson, Harriet Walter, Mark Strong, and Jim. The film is considered to be as historically accurate as possible, only 3 years from when Queen Victoria was Princess Victoria of Kent to the successor to the British throne and the attempted assassination in 1840. We are investigating the life of Queen Victoria later. Judgment. Moreover, Emily Blunt was nominated for a Golden Globe Award in the drama for her role as Queen Victoria. The film was nominated twice for the Academy Award for Best Art and Makeup and won the Costume Design category. Number 2. Outlander. Romance on the plateau, coupled with time travel? What else can you ask for in the show? For Downton Abbey fans, Outlander is a perfect follower, especially if you're looking for the advantages of a certain genre bending. Established in Scotland immediately after the end of World War II, Outlander told a story about a Scottish Jacobite who went back in time to the mid-1700s. During her honeymoon, Claire Randall returned to Scotland with her husband and went back in time, where she met the dilapidated Jamie Fraser. In the dangers and dramas of this era, she is caught between her former lover and this gangster novel. Number 1. Howard's End. Howard's End is the 3rd James Ivory movie on this list, EM. This is the 2nd movie based on Forster's novel. The film will star Anthony Hopkins as Henry Wilcox. Henry Wilcox falls in love with the much calmer Margaret Schlegel, Emma Thompson, and examines the social class divisions of 19th century British society. For this role, Thompson won the Academy Award for Best Actress in 1992. This is not the only adaptation of E.M. Forster's classic novels that may appeal to the Downton Abbey fandom. In 2017, the 4-part TV miniseries was released and received high praise. The new adaptation is also a great alternative to Julian Fellowes' historical drama. That's all for today. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.